Out to me. I am never going to turn you away or ignore your message because I was so alone. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I swore I would not be the person who said welcome back to my channel every single time, but here we are. So I'm shooting this video on my phone today because technology and I are not always the best of friends. I thought I had been charging my battery for my proper camera and turns out I hadn't. So here we are. Today's topic is postpartum, and I felt extremely compelled to make this because my postpartum was not glamorous. It was very messy, and my postpartum was not represented anywhere that I could find it, and I felt extremely isolated and alone. So if you are having a tough postpartum journey, just know that you are not alone. There is nothing wrong with you or your body, and this is just the reality temporarily. So for me, I had these expectations when I got pregnant. Mind you, I was a gym rat when I got pregnant. Still kind of am, just to a different degree with more knowledge. So for me, when I got pregnant, everything was about, oh, when I deliver this baby, I am going to snap back and my body is going to look better than ever. And I had a timeline in my head. I think it was something like, I know I'm going to look great 3 months after I have this baby. That was not the case. That was absolutely not the case for me. And I gained 55 pounds, or 50 to 55 pounds with my first baby. And postpartum after that was extremely messy. So I had not been prepared for the fact that, you know, the extreme sleep deprivation was going to make me into a totally different person. I had severe postpartum anxiety and depression. And trust me, I did really try to get fit after I had my baby, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen for me. It didn't happen until 2 years postpartum, when life kind of gets back to normal after you have a baby. And I mean, not normal, but whatever the new normal will become. So one thing I will say to a lot of you moms who have reached out to me and you are either pregnant or you have had your baby and it's 3 months, because I get this message a lot and it does break my heart because I feel like we have been fed the wrong messages. So I get this message all the time saying, I had my baby 3 months ago. I've really been trying to lose weight and nothing is working. It's 3 months, guys. Like, it's 3 months. That is an extremely short amount of time. Your body stretched out for 40 weeks, 38 in my case. It's stretched out for 38 to 40 weeks, however long it took for you. Your body's not going to go back to normal in 3 months. And the worst thing you can do for your postpartum goals is to add more stress to your life. Having a baby is extremely stressful. Snapping back within 3 months is more down to genetics than it is for you, what you might be doing externally. Like, you can change your food as much as possible, but guess what? If you're not sleeping well, if you're super stressed, if you have no support, if you are breastfeeding, like, those things are all going to affect whether or not you lose weight. So for me, I breastfed both of my babies for 2.5 years each. Yes, I was totally that crunchy mama who, you know, everything was about baby is best, which maybe I'll get into that one too. And honestly, if you are breastfeeding, it is extremely hard sometimes to lose weight because you are starving all the time. I was always starving. I don't know about you, but I had all of these expectations that, like, because I'm breastfeeding, that means that I'm going to lose the baby fat quickly. And that was not the case for me. For me, it was because I was breastfeeding and my son was so demanding breastfeeding wise that I was starving 24/7. even though I was eating healthy foods. But it was like the combination of everything. It was the stress, it was the lack of support. Like my husband had a gym and he was gone for 14 hours a day sometimes, so it was just me. And then who was waking up for baby at night? Me. Who was taking care of baby at night? Me. You know, like there's so many factors that go into whether or not you will snap back immediately after you have babies. I mean immediately, like I don't even think that's possible unless you are genetically just so blessed in that way. But for me, the journey was really, really tough, and the postpartum depression really did not help. So if I can do it over, if I were to, for whatever reason, decide to have a third baby, which is not happening, but if I did, I would tell myself, do not stress your body out more than it already is. Enjoy the time you have with your baby. Your body will snap back. It will. It's not going to stay like that forever, especially if you've already made the effort to reach out to somebody like me and ask me what you can do, or ask me why it's not working after 3 months. I already know your intention is good, that you want to get back to a healthy body image for yourself. So I would say, number one, stop stressing out about it. Enjoy the time you have with your baby. This time is not going to last forever, and trust me, I hated when people told me that, but it is so true. I miss my babies when they were that little. I miss the newborn stage. Maybe I'm just getting amnesia though, because I'm not in the thick of it anymore. But if you want to snap back after you have babies, you have got to stop stressing out about it. You have enough stress in your life. Take all of the necessary steps. Drink your water. Do your exercise. Eat healthy foods. You know, try to eat as healthy as you possibly can. Don't give in to your cravings. But at the end of the day, you brought life into this world. Your body is never going to look the same. My body does not look the same as it did before I had babies. And guess what? Sometimes that's a good thing. I was 104 pounds and I looked like a little girl. And I transformed into a more womanly body. And you know, I have stretch marks too. I have loose skin too. I have all of those things. But adding the stress of immediate weight loss after you have babies is only going to make you take steps backwards. It's not going to help you towards your goals in any way. So if you feel so inclined, I mean, if you feel great after you had babies, maybe your experience is totally different than mine. I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. If you feel fine, of course, exercise as much as you possibly can. If you've already gotten a routine down, that's amazing. I was not that well balanced after I had babies both times. So I would say, you know, the first thing you can do is assess how you are eating. You can still get your calories, but get it in healthy ways. So, you know, limit your breads, limit your dairy, and eat lots of foods that come from nature and from the ground. Eat healthy grains and lots of fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, things like that. And if you feel so inclined to lose it quickly, even after watching my video, then keep a food journal. Figure out exactly what kind of calories you're putting into your body. Not a specific number. I mean, that's kind of complicated if you're just starting anyway. But think about what kind of food you're putting into your body and then start tweaking from there. But do not kill yourself. Stress yourself out trying to reach this unattainable goal. This goal that, like, you might see the celebrities, but honey, guess what? Those celebrities have lots of money. They have personal chefs. They have a whole crew of people, and their job is to look good. This is like, they have to look this way. So do not compare yourself to other people. I guess that's a really important one too, because I would obsessively compare myself to people. Like, I would look at people who had a totally different genetic buildup than me, and I'd be like, why don't I look like that? Well, you don't look like that because you're you, and you have your own body composition, and you have to look at somebody who is maybe an exact replica of your body type to see what your goals really ought to be, I guess. If you're like me anyway. Personally, I like to look at other fit women and be like, ooh, that's great inspo for me. Like, I want to look like this. What can I do to get there? And don't be so hard on yourself. You know, like, you're not going to achieve your goals if you are shitting on yourself. If you are putting yourself down every single day because you are not where you want to be, you are not going to reach your goals. And you're just going to make yourself take a few steps back. And trust me, I am speaking from experience because I am queen of being hard on myself. So sorry if I'm rambling. I'm just super passionate about this topic because I feel like I did a lot of damage to myself back in the day. I had these extremely unrealistic standards and goals for myself that I never achieved, and I never achieved them because they were unrealistic. So for me, I would say take it easy, girl. Take it easy on yourself. Do not try to attain these things overnight. It's not going to happen. And honor the body that you have. You can still love yourself while trying to change yourself, and you can still love yourself even though you're not where you want to be. So my word of advice for postpartum mamas who just had their babies 3 months ago: slow down. You will get to where you want to be, but not if you keep pressuring yourself and putting stress on yourself. Not if you keep filling your cup with negative thoughts about yourself, or negative chatter about yourself, or if you keep attaching negative things to yourself. Stop looking to other people and saying, well, she got there in 2 months, why am I not there yet? You are not broken because you did not get back the pre-baby body 2 months after you delivered. It is already an unrealistic goal, and very few people will get there in less than a year. Your body needs time to heal from everything that it's been through. So slow down. You will get there. Focus on eating healthy foods. Focus on mindful eating, foods that you know are good for your body. Try to break the association of food and comfort. So a lot of us, we tend to reach for comfort foods because we are feeling low. Try to break that association. We are not dogs. You do not need to reward yourself with food. And that's why I allow myself the flexibility of eating foods that have good flavor. I am not going to eat 1,000 calories a day to have extremely fast weight loss. I'm also not going to do a diet that makes me restrict everything under the sun just so I can lose weight. Those are not attainable things. Like, you will end up burning out. You will end up firstly hating the food you're eating because it's boring. Like, who wants to eat chicken breast every single day and a few leaves of spinach? Nobody wants to do that. So slow down. You will get there. Eat healthy foods, move your body, and guess what? Try to be happy. Those are the things that are going to help you achieve your goals for the long term, not just a temporary 3-month transformation. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you are struggling with the same thing. If you are struggling with postpartum depression, reach out to me. I am never going to turn you away or ignore your message because I was so alone. So I said I was passionate about it. Anyway, guys, ramble over. If you liked this video, of course, subscribe, share. If you need help, let me know. I am not the type to show public emotion at all. So this is enough of my ramble and of my emotions for one day. If you need help with anything at all, you know, like, I'm always here. Reach out and I will never turn you away. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the notification bell too, because I know a lot of you don't necessarily know when I post, and life has been crazy busy for me with trying to homeschool 2 kids in the summertime, trying to spend time with them, trying to build an online coaching program, trying to keep up with my YouTube videos and my TikTok videos and my Instagram posts, like, and meanwhile commenting back to everyone. So make sure you share my profile with anyone who you think might benefit from it, and subscribe, like, comment, everything like that. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.